Today we're going to be making a 6 braid challah bread with Caravan's challah and egg nut roll base. It's a 24% base, very high in sugar and shortening, and eggs also. What we're going to do is it's a base just to add water, yeast, and flour along with the base, bring it up to full development, and we'll get going on showing you how to do that. We're going to be making an 18-ounce 6 braid challah bread. So we're going to be scaling our dough pieces off at 3 ounces, 6 3-ounce pieces, and I'll show you how we're going to roll these out. And what you need to do is you need to make sure it's crowned in the center, or hump in the center, and taper it off to points. This is what's going to give the characteristic of the hump in the actual product as you're braiding. So 6 just like this, and it's a good idea to actually roll them in a little bit of dusting flour before you start to braid, because if they start sticking together, it could be just like that. If you start with these 6 here, you start it basically like this, and you put these 6 together just like this, and you open them up, okay? Now when you start, you cross the 2 outside ones up first. You'll notice one is under the top, so you actually have to start with this one that's below. So what we're going to do, instead of doing a number system, I found out that training bakers, if they don't do this at a regular basis, they forget where the numbers are supposed to go. So this is an easier way to do it. And you just start with the 2 upside down. You should always end up with this configuration. So just bring this one down and in. Now you got 3 and 2, and you always take the outside one back up again. You're right back to where we were. So you just alternate. Same, 2 up and 4 down. And when you get right down to the end, you have to really hold them in place with your fingers as you're going. And when you get right down to the end, and it's too tight to do it, you just pinch these off. And give it a roll to make it symmetrical. Okay, here we have the finished product, a 6 braid challah. At this point, what you want to do is you want to egg it very heavily with egg wash, an egg wash solution, and proof it probably around 50 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes. It goes in the oven at a very low temperature at about 340 only because of the sweetness and the sugar in the product. So what we're going to do is you bake it at 340 for about, I'd say about 55 minutes, somewhere in there. All right, and here's you have the finished product with the egg wash on it.